we'll come back and finish up with Seth, but does this guy look like a puppy to you? 1-year-old Canadian Grey Wolf. This is the wolf dog, Abraham. This is the alpha female. This is Magpie. Now this is a tight room. I'm going to try to ask him to stay up here for a minute. And what I want you to notice, we operate on loose leads. Pressure release. Little pressure when he comes, a release. That's what's going to teach you to talk with your dog when you walk on him. And you can see he's like, I want to go say hi to everybody. Jason, you want to sit down? I'll bring Abe over to you. Jason? Now, the first thing is they look afraid. You can see that's their biggest problem. Abe, we're not ready yet. But yes, I am. And there you go, Jason. You just keep him. Now, you notice how he bares his teeth? Uses his eyes instantly. Her eyes went back. You just try to keep him with you there. He's going to try to sniff folks. Now, when she walks around, and this puppy, first thing you notice, they're not afraid. Tails are actually wagging. And this is pretty amazing. Try not to laugh too much. He's actually learned these yellow towels for his pee spot. And he's gotten pretty good at hitting his mark. Now, this girl here was completely black when she was a puppy. And now that she's silver, as Abe comes by, use your hands. You can get them with your hands, he'll just crawl on you. But I want you guys to use your hands. Just go ahead and walk him on here, Jason. We'll see if he'll go on around the table. I'm going to try to let Abe go up first one at a time. My goodness, Debbie. Okay. Middle of the day is siesta time. These guys were just sleeping. He just woke up from a nap. And you can see things is fun, and boy, Abe is like, oh my God, look at all these funny looking wolves. Now, I don't know if you just heard her discipline him a little bit. You heard that little rogue growl. He just laid his ears back. And a lot's going to happen, but did you see how she rolled upside down and started rolling? Do you know what we call that? Storytelling. A lot of people call it scent rolling. And this rag here simply has Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. And in the wild, she's not going to roll on peppermint. You know what she's going to roll on? Food. She would find a dead deer. She'd roll on that, take the smell on her neck. She'd run back to the wolves. They would stiff her neck and go, oh, you found some food. Let's go. So your dog. How many of you guys have had a dog that rolled something gross and disgusting? Yeah, you know where they learned it from? Their wolf ancestry. And your dog actually went and found you a prize, got that green stuff all over its back, comes running home. You know what your dog wants you to do? Put your nose in its neck and smell that gross stuff. We don't do it. You know what we do? We chase the dog out of the house, watch its behavior, it's sad. Now, I'm going to let her leash go limp, and we'll see if she'll come over, and let's see if we can say hi to Seth here. What you're going to notice is she's only going to say hi to a few folks, and she can understand Seth's greeting. You can see our friend, I saw she made eye contact, and once if you're shy, they're shy. If you're calm, they're calm. Now, do you have some animal smells around you? Yeah, what kind? Okay. She's really smelling her friend, and try to use your eyes, look right at hers. Now, I think you guys have all smelled a dog's breath, right? Pretty scary. But, Seth, could you smell her breath at all? Was it anything like a dog's? Yep. Could you smell it at all? It's almost, yep. Almost completely odorless. And it's going to be hard as we walk around and get every place. But now start taking a look at her big head. Look at her big feet, her thick fur coat. Remember that as a puppy she was pure black. Just like we get silver hair as we age, so do the wolves. She's now 9 years old, and that's like grandmother status. Now this black one, as he comes by, he's really obnoxious with his nose. I want you to use your hands to be a little bit of a trainer with him. Okay. I will try not to. Did Abe do that? Imagine Abe. Now, what I find is usually they'll pick out 3 or 4 people in the room. But we've got some good friends over here. My goodness. Now, let's see. I think we're going to have to try to just keep her down here on the floor. But if I can in a minute, I'm going to see if I can get her to move around. And I want to show you some of that structural difference, how the elbows work. One of the first things I want you to notice, though, look at their tails. If you notice, their tails don't touch the ground. And in fact, from a distance, if you look at a wolf, most wolves' tails stop at their rear knee. If you look at coyote. My goodness, Abraham. You guys look at a coyote from a distance, you know what's different? A coyote has a longer tail. Their tails touch the ground. And if you see a fox, their tails drag on the ground. So you really can't tell what the animal is from a distance because of the size. But if you look at their tail, they're just like us. This is one of the first times he's done this. It's just a puppy that woke up. Here, I got his leash. Everybody thinks it's such a romantic job traveling with wolves. They have no idea what it takes. Now, I think I've answered a few of the ideas coming across. And remember that most wolves would never do this. Even Capricorn, they're horrified of humans. But what we learned to do, have you guys heard about horse whispering? Yep. What happens when you copycat somebody or mimic them? What does it do to your friend? Makes them mad. And think about it. Before they get mad, you know what they do? They stop moving. This is a horse technique. And we started doing it with some of the very scared wolves. My wife started doing this. She works with horses. And when the wolf would run, she would run. When the wolf would turn left, she'd turn left. Of course, she can't keep up with it. She'd be 100 yards behind and still mimic their behavior. Well, all of a sudden, the wolf turns right, the person turns right, the wolf turns left, the person turns left, and the wolf quickly learns. Every time I do something, the human mimics it. You know what the wolf does? They stop. And it teaches things to be calm. So if you have a boss, maybe an employee, maybe a child, maybe a spouse, and they're doing behavior you don't like, you know what you do? Start mimicking them. And as soon as they catch on, you just stop, like I wasn't doing anything. And it shows a way to change behavior.